Hello ladies, and good afternoon by the way. Sorry for the late video. I normally do my video in the morning or whatever, but had a pretty busy morning. Today is officially my last injection. Decide to go ahead and cut it off right now. And I'm gonna make sure I write down the time. Okay. So today is my VLCD number 46. And this morning I stepped on the scale as usual, and I lost 0.2. So that puts my weight to 155.6 with a total loss of 25.9. Satisfied with that. No big deal. I'm so excited about moving to the next phase. And for those of you who have seen yesterday's weight loss before and after video, I really thought I should have done a better job at taking better after pictures. You really couldn't see. I tried to make sure I wore the same thing I wore for the before pictures, but some of the angles just didn't look right. And I really wasn't too happy about the pictures that my husband took, but because it was late, I didn't say anything about it, and I went ahead and posted them. But trust me, I look a lot smaller than what the video suggested. Let's see. Yes. I do have on something different. I have on my excuse me. I have on my workout clothes today for two reasons. One, after I do this video, I'm going to go ahead and get on my treadmill and jam to some music. And the second reason is because I want to show you all something. Once doing the video yesterday, I felt relieved. I felt more confident in sharing with you guys certain things about my body. It gave me like a freeing experience. And so today I figured, well, everyone's been hearing me talk about this rash. There's a couple of people who said they developed a rash. And so, you know, it's show and tell time, you guys. I'm going to show you what this rash, which I call the HCG rash because some people get it and some people don't, evidently. I'm going to show you what this rash looks like. Now, right now, on the surface of the rash, it looks like it's inactive. It looks just like blemishes, spots. But in reality, it itches like nobody's business. It's like it's underneath the skin somewhere. It's like totally irritated underneath. When the rash first appeared, everywhere where you're about to see the blotches and the blemishes, it was raised bumps. And it was horrible. I thought I was having adult chicken pox or something, but it wasn't that. And also, I want you all to note where the spots of where these rashes are. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 areas where the rash is at. 5 different areas. I'm trying to figure out what that noise was. 5 different areas where this rash accumulates, and it's all in areas where the abnormal fat is at. So without further ado, it's time to get serious. Alright, you guys, be nice to me, okay? Now, for the purpose of this show and tell video, I have tucked my shirt underneath my sports bra so you can see, okay? And pay no attention to the roadmap of a stomach that I have. Let me get myself together. Alright. Try not to get any boobage shots. Alright. Now what you see up front is, this is all inactive rash, but it is still quite itchy. Sometimes I use cortisone 10, apple cider vinegar, as Dr. Simeon states that you could put on for a rash. And let me tell you, the apple cider vinegar, if you've been scratching and you got a rash, burns, okay? It's like putting alcohol on an open sore. And it stops, I'm trying to see past my breast. It stops right up here. So anything up further up is not on my chest or anything like that. It's all right here. Now, here's the fun part, you guys. Now, as you can see, I have what I call, or what I make fun of, I call them bat wings. You know, it's just the back fat, or in the love handles, in between back fat and love handles, okay? Now, this right here is the worst. I don't know why, but it is. It is the worst, you guys. Now, I don't sweat here, I don't sweat here, but for some reason this rash just kind of like happened overnight. And as you can see, it's, you know, wherever, it's all in this area. And yes, it's still quite itchy. Now over here is not as quite as bad as the other side. I hope you can see it. It's not quite as bad as the other side, but it is still quite itchy. Also, I'm not going to show you because I don't want you guys, I don't want to accidentally show a butt crack shot, but I do have, and it's not all my butt crack, it's just kind of here, it's been itchy, you know, whatnot. Okay. Also, I have rashes underneath my armpits, traveling down to, you know, the side of the breast as well, which I'm not going to show that because I haven't shaved in about a week, and due to the rash I didn't want to make it irritated more. So that's pretty much it, you guys. That is pretty much it. I feel kind of silly now that I showed you guys all of that. But hey, we're all here to help one another, and I was just kind of giving you an idea. I noticed that the rash popped up just out of nowhere. Just completely out of nowhere. I was cooking dinner for myself one day, and I had a button-up shirt this particular day, and this particular shirt that I had, I used this particular buttoned-up shirt when I was breastfeeding my daughter, so the buttons don't quite stay together, so it's just my inside the home shirt anyway. Just, you know you have one of those raggedy shirts that you wear all the time. Well, that was one of my raggedy shirts, and I happened to look down because one of my buttons came undone, and I look down and I see this spot, and it was red, and it, you know, it wasn't until I looked at, I had all these bumps down there on the spot on my, you know, the front of my stomach, and I'm like, oh my goodness, what is going on? But it didn't happen until I raised my my dosage to 25 IU increments. Before that was happening, I was on 175 IUs, and then this particular day I was like, okay, I was kind of hungry, and I upped the dosage to 200 the next day, and that's when it happened, and it never stopped. And that was on Overdeck. That's what happened. Someone asked, was I going to continue making videos while I'm on P3? And the answer is yes. I'm not going to be making as many videos because I'm assuming that it's just going to be kind of like boring or whatever. But trust me, when I have a feeling to make a video, I will make one. And I think I'm going to make a video at least 2 to 3 times a week instead of my normal everyday video, to kind of keep you guys informed on my journey, let you know how I'm doing. So yes, I will be doing videos on P3. Other than that, I will see you guys tomorrow, and I hope you all have a great day. Bye!